You know everything is done with respect, right? I know you know. I mean, come in, let's talk about it. But don't do too much. Don't come in doing too much. Walking like a boss, yeah. But wait, don't do too much. Come sit down, let's talk, yeah. But first, don't do too much. What you got going? Don't do too much, yeah. Don't do too much, yeah. Don't do too much. People understand. Overreacting, overreaching, doing too much, period. Let's talk about you. Let's talk about it. Don't do too much.
Welcome to the Don't Do Too Much podcast, where I am your host, Monica Mays. Welcome to the show on this evening. Here at the Don't Do Too Much podcast, this is where we keep it real, we keep it simple, we keep it honest without overdoing it. Welcome, 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 welcome. So tonight I have a special guest on the show with me. Let me put a one in front of it before I be in trouble today. One of my very favorite niece, Mr. Mara Trotter. Woo! Give her a hand, give her a hand, give her a hand. I am so elated to have her on the show with me on today. You know what? I think I feel real comfortable having guests with me. So I may have a guest from now on, man. Look. And she's so pretty. Look at her.
Oh,
Just
you.
beautiful. Oh, she's so beautiful. She's beautiful like a TT.
Okay.
Anyway, back to reality. Back to reality. Man, thank you guys for joining us tonight. This is the Don't Do Too Much podcast. Man, look, we got a good show for you tonight. Before we go into the show, though, I do have my shout outs. So let me flip my page because I think I'm on the wrong shout out. Okay. So we want to shout out Nurses Week. I think this week was Nurses Week, first responders. So we definitely want to give our nurses a huge shout out. I think I missed saying that it was Teacher and Principal Appreciation Week. So we definitely want to give a shout out to all our educators. Let's see, my goddaughter Felicia is a new educator. Lisa Wayne Chalmers, those are good friends. Retired educator is Gwen Powell. That counts. Tamla Williams is all the way in Vietnam educating. And John and Shante Carter, I know they're educators. But anyway, shout out to all of our educators. You are important and intricate parts of what we need our children to be and grow up to be. So shout out to you guys. The other thing I want to do tonight is give our May birthdays a shout out. I know my goddaughter Trinice will be celebrating her birthday on the 13th. And then our late pastor, Pastor Brian Bartlett and Brene Bartlett celebrate their birthdays on the 17th. My pops, Barry Henderson, will be celebrating a birthday on the 19th. Rest in peace to my god brother Miles, who would have celebrated his birthday on the 25th. And then my father-in-law's birthday is on the 27th. So again, happy birthday to all of our May people celebrating their birthdays. You got any shout outs
for Nurses Week? Shout out to London Lang, my cousin.
Okay.
A new nurse in the neonatal unit.
Okay, neonatal unit. Okay. The last thing I want to shout out, look, we all know this weekend on Sunday is Mother's Day. Babe, I think I got a video or something for you to put up for me, but I do want to give a shout out to all the mothers that are celebrating on Sunday, Mother's Day, whether your mothers are still with you or not. Mother's Day is on Sunday, so we definitely want to give a huge, huge shout out to all the mothers. And baby, if you could play my little video or my little snippet, I would appreciate it. So Mother's Day to my mother, Mama Wanda, Mama Lou, my granny, and then I think there's a picture of Ma. Ma's still here with us, y'all. I'm so excited to still have her here with us. But then I just want to just remember my moms, both of my moms, my grandmother, And then my godmother, Cindy. I think there's a picture with my mom and Cindy. So definitely want to say happy Mother's Day to all the mothers that are out there. I know that this time could be a difficult time for some people. Some will be celebrating, but some will be still in the grieving process. So be patient with the ladies on this weekend because it could be tough, but it could be a happy moment. So do what you can for your people, guys, while you can on Sunday, May the 10th. And before I go on, I just want to make sure I'm not missing any comments, babe. Do I have anything out there yet?
Yes.
Okay. Help us out. Help us out. I got my glasses on, but I still can't see.
Cass is got the cheering balloons or whatever they call it. Yeah, and Cass, that's my sister.
Yeah.
That's my sister. Shout out to my big sister.
Big Dog said, "Hey everybody." Cass said, "And watch that one of Auntie."
The one of. Oh, I got you. I got one. I said one. One of them.
Clarence said, "Hello everybody." Hold on, shoot, these things is rolling in here. Shay Renee says, "Hey, how are y'all?" Cassidy says, "That's right." Kyra says, "I love knowing famous folks now."
All right now.
And she said, "Cass, please don't try to outlove me on here." Hilarious. Big Dog said, "I love y'all," which I think is Clarence. He's jumping back and forth from Facebook to to YouTube. Cass said, "Thanks, Auntie." Shay Renee said, "Thank you." Mel Max says, "Greeting all." Clarence said, "Happy Mother's Day to everyone."
All right. Hey, Mel Mac. Mel Mac is a new grandmother. So happy Mother's Day to you, Mel. I know you'll be celebrating double this weekend. Look, so guys, don't forget to dial in. The number's going across the screen, the 901-438-3520. If you want to put comments in the on the phone, you can also dial in if you'd like to dial in 901-438-3520. If you have something you're trying to type, but it's taking you too long to do so. Now, if you're on your phone, you will have to actually hang up the phone, dial the number, and then get back on the live. Now, if you're on YouTube, you can use your cellular device while you're watching us on YouTube. So don't forget to dial in, guys, 901-438-3520. Okay, so before we get the show started, I did want to do something a little different this month. And so that's why I have my special guest with me who graciously, the first call I made, she said, "Sure, TT, I got you." And I love that type of spirit. So as y'all know, I'm shy, but she not that shy. I think
I'm a little shy.
I think she a natural.
I'm a little shy.
Yeah. I think she gonna be a natural, y'all. She might be on here every week.
Oh, hold on now. Wait a second. Not too much now.
All right, not too much. Okay. So what I wanted to do, guys, I came up with some questions that I wanted to talk about Mother's Day. And so I did come up with a few things. Hopefully they won't catch her too far off guard. And so before we get into my questions, I would like for her to just tell a little bit about herself, and maybe she can tell us about her family so you guys can get to know her a little bit.
Oh, okay. Now that did catch me off guard. My name is Jamar. I am one of her favorite nieces. We don't try to rank because Cass do too much. I have 3 children. I don't know. There's really not a lot about me. That's all I got.
Okay. That's enough. So she is a mother.
I am a mother. I'm a mother and a mother.
She's a mother. So she is very befitting to be on this stage with me on tonight. So again, thank you. What I wanted to do, I wanted to get all age groups. The one person I haven't reached out to, I'm going to, but I did want to get all age groups this month to celebrate Mother's Day. And then next month, I will be having some fathers on the stage with me. So don't be surprised, guys, when you get that phone call. So don't be avoiding me now that you know I'm finna call you, okay? So I need the dads to step up and get on the stage with us on next month. So Jamar.
Yes.
What does being a mother mean to you personally?
I would say it is one of my greatest life joys. I think being a mother for me changed very drastically once I became a mother.
Right.
I think the role that I want to play in my children's life is guidance, like making sure they're good people,
Right.
while also giving them room to be their whole selves, to be who they want to be and not who I've imagined them to be in my head. And just being a covering and being a soft spot for them to land, being a place, like a person of love in a place of love,
Right.
where they know that they can always come home. They know like mama always got you, whatever it is, but just also making sure they're secure in themselves enough to be their whole selves.
And you know that right there is so important, because a lot of times parents, we want the children to be just like us.
Nah, I don't want no mini-me's.
Right. We want them to do what we did and be like us. And we play football. We want them to play football.
I want my children to live for themselves. Like, you know how some people say, oh, I live for my children. I live for my mom. I hate that saying. I hate it. Because I want my children to live for themselves, where everything that they do, they're not in regret of it, because they didn't miss out on any opportunities. They didn't do anything because somebody else asked them to do it. They did all these things because it's what they wanted to do.
Right. So, okay, guys. So while she's answering these questions, you can also answer the questions in the chat. What does being a mother mean to you personally? Or if you want to dial in, you can dial in and tell us the answer to your question. So what does a mother mean to you personally? So the next question I have for you is, what is one moment in motherhood? I know you probably have many, but what is one moment in motherhood that you will never forget?
I really thought about this question.
Okay.
I think for me, it was seeing my children after they were born. Like, I have a very ingrained memory of like what they look like.
Okay.
Like when I had Noah, he came out eyes open. Like he wanted to see everything there was to see.
Oh.
All the nurses in the room was like, what the heck? Because I mean, just eyes open, like he was ready to conquer the world.
Okay.
When I had Ethan, my baby face was so swollen. I remember thinking, oh no, he looked like the Elephant Man. Because it was just so swollen, and everybody was like, it's going to go down. It's going to go down. Don't worry. But I was so concerned.
So I can relate to that one, the concern, because when we had Tony, we swore something was wrong with the boy. We still
is something wrong with him.
Okay. We claim it right now. Something wrong with him, but
he need a check every month. Twice, actually.
I probably need to apply. I really need to apply. But those are good things, because, you know, you think about, you're so caught up in the moment, you really don't have time to really think about what's going on. I remember with little Tony, I'm in the hospital tomorrow, and I'm telling the people like, hey, the baby coming. Nobody's listening. They hadn't prepped me, nothing. Tony finna go to work. I said, Tony, you may want to go down there and catch your baby. And he literally had to go down there and catch the baby. But anyway, neither here nor there. So that's one of the moments.
With Noah, I was in labor for like 4 days. I don't know if y'all remember this, but like Mama Cheryl came to the house. Like she stayed for like 2 days. I went to work on July 3rd. Couldn't go on the 4th because I was in labor, but I wasn't in active labor. So like we kept going back to the hospital, coming back. And so like we're in the hospital, and I'm like, I don't know. I think. And they went down there. It was like, oh no, it's not.
So I respect ladies that are in labor for days and days and days and days. I didn't experience that at all.
Justin was having to like carry me in and out of the bed because like it was so hard. I was in labor for forever with that child.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know what? Me and y'all need to kiss y'all ladies right now, because I'm having flashbacks of what it takes to have a baby. My God.
You can always have another one.
Okay.
The devil is a lie.
Sound man. Okay. So next question.
Okay.
What sacrifices have you made as a mother that people may not see?
Me and my husband are very, very private, like just like on social media, in life, whatever like that. So I think there are a lot of sacrifices that not only I make, but he makes that go unnoticed because we keep so much stuff in our house. But like with our youngest having autism, I passed up so many job opportunities because they don't fit into our lifestyle of like having to go back and forth to therapy. when I was a single mom with Noah,
Mhm.
when I first moved up here to Memphis, I took like a massive pay cut. And I remember I used to stay at my parents' house as long as possible because they would feed us before I went home. Because boy, I did not have any money. Oh my God, I was so broke. Oh, yeah, I was.
Oh, you made my mic turn off. Okay.
So I think it's, passing up opportunities that don't fit into the family life, passing up,
Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and take that call. I think we have a call coming through. So Moni's on the line. What's on your mind?
Hello. My name is Noah, and I want to call in to say something that I appreciate for my mom for Mother's Day.
Okay, Noah. Thank
Hi,
you for
Noah.
calling in.
Hi, baby.
So, hey. So I want to say how much I appreciate my mom because she does a lot of stuff for me. But one thing that I particularly appreciate is like the little things. Like if she knows that I might be hungry after practice, she'll give me food. Or like if she's out when she's shopping, she'll like, and she sees something that I like, she'll buy it for me. Or like she makes sure to ask how my day is every day. Like it's like really the little things that show me how much she cares.
Oh
Thank
no,
you,
that
baby.
man, boy, you about to make me go
Thank
get some
you,
toilet tissue.
baby.
This was thank Noah. How old are you?
I'm 13.
You are 13. Thank you
Bitch, I'm
so
14
much
or
for
something.
calling in, Noah. I know your mom
Baby.
little heart is melting over here.
Is.
Oh
It
my.
is.
Oh my. That somebody better call in for me. Y'all better call in for me. My kid's too grown. Thank you, Noah. I appreciate you. TTT loves you.
Thank you, Noah. You're
Love
my
you too.
favorite oldest son.
Thank you, Mama. You're my favorite mama.
Now that was super sweet.
That was
Now
sweet.
you need to go. You got to stop somewhere before you get home for Noah. Now Noah got some points for that one.
I already stopped by Backyard Burger and got
Okay,
some food.
okay.
He had band practice today.
Noah did that.
Yeah.
Babe, do we have any comments?
Yes.
Okay.
Let me go back.
Okay, while you doing the comments, me and my niece gonna make a toast right here. It's a Dos Equis type of day.
Dos
Okay.
Okay. Kyron says shower. She's talking to Jamar.
Uh-oh.
Clarence said hello, sis and guest. Oh no, Cheryl said that. Cassidy is laughing basically because nobody believes that Jamar is shy.
I am shy.
Yeah, okay. Cassidy said that's right, such a well-spoken queen. She's talking about Jamar, her sister.
Thank you, sissy.
She said, so when you asked her about, I guess what makes them a mother or whatever the question was, Cass said sacrificial and unconditional love for sure. And she said, not the elephant man.
Y'all, his face was just so swole. Oh my gosh.
But he's handsome now.
He's so handsome. He looks
Yes,
just like his
he
daddy.
Cheryl said, apply for back pay for Lil Tony.
Man, I could be getting real chicks right here.
Good evening, Felicia. Cass said, right. Wait a minute. So Shay Renee said no more children for her. Cheryl said she was in labor for 4 days.
Oh no.
With her son, had them on a Thursday and didn't get to come home till Sunday.
No.
Wow.
No. You deserve extra sugar today.
Cass said, yes, being a parent is not for the weak, but it's one of those joys that you can't describe.
Absolutely. Cass, if you could go ahead and dial in for me, my other favorite niece, 901-438-3520.
Other favorite is crazy when you know Courtney has a problem.
Right.
I'm not even sure where Courtney is. Is Courtney on here? 901, because she would shut all this down. If Courtney
real
on this live,
real bad.
She'll definitely shut this down.
She's gonna come in and say Beyonce is here.
901-438-3520. Cassidy, if you could dial in, go ahead and dial in.
Y'all didn't let me finish with the comments.
Oh,
but
go ahead.
So sorry.
Noah, Cheryl said Noah, that was awesome. Loretta said that was so sweet.
Yes, it was.
Miss Felicia said that was so sweet, Noah.
Absolutely.
Oh Lord, Courtney is on here.
I knew it. I know my Courtney gonna shut it down.
Courtney says she is calling right now. Y'all got her messed up.
901-438-3520, Niecy Poo.
Shit.
Other favorite niece. You saw them question marks?
Oh,
Wow.
oh.
Wow.
Okay, so while we're waiting on the nieces to battle on the line, let me
Battle
go ahead
Royale.
and let's look at this next question. So, what's one mom rule in your house that everyone must follow? What's one rule in the house? Okay,
well.
okay. Let's go. Moni's on the line. What's on your mind?
Well,
First of all, hey Coco.
other favorite niece is crazy.
Hey, Courtney.
Wow work, baby. Wow work.
Y'all know y'all do me wrong. Uncle Tony too.
You know you my baby. You know I'm gonna call you after this over, okay?
You know you my little crooked toe baby.
But let me join in on the conversation. Well, first of all, Auntie, I'm so proud of you and your podcast. And Yamara, you are just an amazing mother. I'm so proud of you and Cassidy as my sisters, and just seeing y'all navigate motherhood. It's really amazing and incredible to watch. Especially like having a child on the spectrum and taking in Kennedy. It's a lot. And I just commend you so much because you're such an inspiration, and have you as my older sister. And Cassidy too, I see her struggles with being a mom. It's hard. And I'm not a mom, but I only could aspire to be as good as a mom as you all are, because y'all definitely gave me the blueprint.
Tony, you got to go get some clinics.
Thank you.
We're going to need some clinics over here in a minute. Thank you for dialing in, Courtney. I love you.
I'm still in my hot girl summer.
Stay in it. Stay in it. Stay in it.
I think I heard someone else dialing in. So let's see if we can get the caller back. Just a moment. All right, Moni's on the line. What's on your mind?
Hello.
Hi.
Cassidy.
Is it Cass?
It sounds like Cass.
It is.
Hi, Cassidy. Man, look, I got a lot of nieces. Hey, girl.
Hello. Oh, hi, Auntie.
Hey.
James.
Hi, James. Okay, James is on the line as well. Hey, James.
On the line as well, because I'm literally Ubering children back and forth for practices. So this is one of the joys of motherhood, right?
So you know what? So I'm glad you dialed in, because that's an intricate part, being a driver. Thank you for dialing in, Cass. We love you.
Love you.
All right. Did I hear another call, baby? Okay. Bless you. God bless.
Excuse me. Thank you.
Hello.
All right, Moni's on the line. What's on your mind?
Hey, this is Cheryl.
Hi, Cheryl.
That's my daughter. Look, I'm calling in to say that I'm proud of you, Monica, for doing this podcast. I've been telling everyone about the podcast, trying to get them hooked up to subscribe.
All right.
But I wanted to call in because my daughter is on there.
All right now.
I am a proud mother. I have the most beautiful mothers that are, my daughters that are mothers.
That's right.
They take care of their children. It's a joy for me as the nana to keep them, because I just feel the love, and I'm so proud of them. I can't say that enough.
Aww.
I got tears rolling right now because I'm proud of my young ladies,
as you should
that
be.
They have become.
Yes, as you should.
She's just saying that because I haven't dropped my kids off at her house and ran to Miami on a boat. That's the only thing.
But hey, I'm gonna take them, especially if I'm in town. I'm gonna take them.
There it is. There go that good nana. There go the mother. Look, giving you your kudos as well for being a nana.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you.
Well, thank you for calling in, Cheryl. We appreciate you.
All right. Talk to y'all later.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
All right. So let's get back to this question, Jamar.
Okay. I
So
forgot
what's
question.
the one mom rule in the house that everyone must follow?
So I had to go ask my children about this, and none of them gave me the same answer.
Okay.
So I take a lot of work calls. Let me start there. I take a lot of work calls. A lot of my day is being on the phone, doing my job. So Noah said, don't talk to mama or make a bunch of noise while she's on a work call.
Okay.
Which is fair.
That's a good
My
one.
children lived through COVID with me also being like in a leadership role. So they got very used to the sign on the door to being like, don't come in here.
Right.
My husband said it is, don't wake me up if I'm sleeping.
Okay.
It takes me forever to get to sleep. Once I go to sleep, leave me alone.
Right.
Kennedy said is to keep their hands off the walls and not get the walls dirty.
Okay.
I do like a clean house.
Right.
I do like a clean
Right.
house.
Right.
Ethan looked at me blankly. And then he walked away.
Okay, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
That sounds about right. Look, guys, I want you guys to put in the comment, what's that one rule that you have in the house as a mother? Tell us that one rule you have in your home.
I thought the rule for me was for them to be kind to each other.
Oh.
That's what I thought it was. Everybody in the house has to be kind to each other.
Okay. That's a good rule, but that's
In one ear, out the
apparently
other
that's
ear.
not what they're thinking.
In one ear, out the other ear.
Okay. All right. So look, last question I have for you.
Yoki dokie.
What message would you give to mothers that are listening today? Because you're fairly young. So what?
I'm fairly young.
You're fairly young. So what message would you give the mothers listening on today?
You are not gonna always get it right.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna have to pivot for each child because they are different people.
That's
One parenting rule is not gonna do it for everybody. Even though everyone needs to strive to be the best mother that they can be, you also need to carve out time to be the homegirl, be the sister, be the daughter, be whoever you want to be. Like, as you're building that bubble for your children to feel safe in, make sure you're building that bubble to feel safe for yourself, right?
Right.
Build a village around you who's going to hold you up, not just in your motherhood, but in your individualism. One of the things that I absolutely adore about my husband is he's always given me the time to be an individual, whether that's professionally, personally, whatever.
Right.
So being very grounded in who I want to be as a person.
Perfect. Absolutely.
And
That boy good.
Absolutely.
that's a good
He do
man.
good. He
That's
do
a
good.
good man. And go sit on that lady couch. Even if you don't think you need it, it's great to go talk to your homegirls. It's great to go talk to your pastor. It's great to go talk to all these other people. They are secondary. Get you a good therapist and go sit on that lady couch.
Right.
She's trained. He's trained. Whoever. Go sit on them ladies' couches. Okay. The more you build yourself up, the more you make sure that you're good, the better you're going to be to pour into your children.
Absolutely.
So I go sit on that lady couch every 2 weeks and I pop that pill every morning.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Look, y'all heard her. Y'all heard her. Go sit on that couch. I think I saw a couple comments, baby. If you want to read those for me.
Mother is watching, of course.
Hey, Mom.
Hey, Gigi.
Cheryl said, clean up behind yourself is her rule.
Okay.
Miss Loretta said, no smoking. I can't stand it.
Yeah.
Cheryl said, every child is different and show all of them love. Cass said, you can't forget yourself.
Absolutely.
And she said, amen. Therapy is great.
Okay. Look, I might need y'all to recommend a therapist. Okay.
Listen, I got the best in the city.
All right. Well, look.
Shout out to my girl. I hope her pillow always cool. I hope she get everything she want in this world.
So we may have to do those recommendations live so people will know. So look, guys, of course, I have a topic for tonight. So I did thank Jamar. Thank you so much again. In case I forget to tell you, I probably won't, but thank you. I really appreciate
for asking
your
me.
willing spirit to come on the show and just chit chat with your auntie for a little while.
Money.
So I appreciate it.
There's never been a time that I've ever called you and asked for anything and you've ever told me no. So whenever you call me, it's yes and it's up.
And I put clothes on.
This one time.
All right. All right. I got clothes on for my niece today. Okay. So look, the topic tonight, guys, is the dilemma of being strong and weak. The dilemma of being strong and weak. And what does that really mean? The dilemma of being strong and weak. Babe, do you mind playing that video for me?
It's dealing with a lot. I came to preach to 2 or 3 of y'all who, truth be told, you dealing with a lot. And you want to know why I'm praying for you? I'm praying for you because not only are you dealing with a lot, you got this superpower that when people look at you, it don't look like you dealing with nothing. You be stressed out. You got bills, kids, life, maybe health, but you got this superpower that when you by yourself, but the moment somebody come around, hey, what y'all up to? Oh, y'all good? Oh, no, I'm good. Trust me, I'm good. I'm good. And then what they don't realize is once they leave, you be at home like, why don't nobody help me? Because they don't know the dilemma of being strong and weak. Yeah. I'm strong enough to put on the front, but I'm too weak to ask you for help. Think about how hard you go for other people and how weak you go for you. You will get out your bed in the middle of the night. You take your last and make sure they got something. God said for this next season, I want you to be to yourself what you've been to other people. And the folk who call you selfish are just the people who don't like the fact they can't benefit from all you've been doing. If I've been holding it down for you all this time, you should be happy. I'm taking time to do something for me, because people pleasing is the ultimate betrayal of self. The reason you're as blessed as you are is because of how you love people. What I'm saying is the reason you're as stressed as you are is because who you love. Mm-hmm. Your problem ain't what you do, it's who you're giving it to. We had groceries come to the house. And I start bringing them in. I'm walking in the den to the kitchen, and the boys watch me walk. Then it hit me on my 3rd trip. Yeah, they ain't got up yet. So I'm sitting at the...
Okay, so look, when I thought about the topic for today, what better befitting topic is to talk about being strong and weak. As mothers, as women, because it is Women's Month. The dilemma of being strong and weak. So being strong doesn't mean you never hurt. You could be strong and you could still hurt.
Yeah.
So being weak doesn't mean you fail, because some people affiliate weakness with failure.
Yeah.
So the real dilemma is that many people are expected to be strong for everybody else. And then on the inside, they're quietly falling apart. And I know I'm not the only one that have felt this. There are so many people out there right now. He said a couple things in that video that hit me. He said strong enough to put on a front, but too weak to ask for help.
I think that's what hit me too. Like, I think if we're talking about being strong and weak, you have to be honest. You have to have transparency, and you have to have boundaries.
Absolutely.
I think a lot of times we're strong because we don't have any boundaries. We don't know how to tell people no.
Absolutely.
Because we're like, oh, they're gonna be mad at me if I say no. Sometimes you got to say no. You got to set those boundaries ahead of time.
Sometimes no is necessary.
Yeah.
Yeah. Accountability.
Now
when you said what you said, I'm thinking the word that kind of triggers my mind is accountability. Like, we have to hold things and people and ourselves accountable for things. And so then he said something about our superpower. When people look at us, they don't even know we're dealing with anything because we're strong. We're showing the outside of ourselves as being strong. But again, the inside could be dealing or toiling with something totally different. So I think that it is a superpower that women have sometimes. And I'm not discrediting the men at all. So I don't want to make my men think any way differently. But right now we're talking about women.
But like when we say superpower and people looking us like we have a superpower, that is what's keeping our death rate so high during, birth and things like that. Right. Because people feel like, oh, you can take on more than anybody else in this room can. Right. No, we're not superhuman.
Right.
We're just like everyone else. Take that word out of your dictionary.
Right.
Don't look at me like I got a superpower. Don't look at me like I got a superpower.
I'm not your superwoman.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a song. And
I think the song. I think Alicia Keys. Did she do that?
So, and then he said that we're so strong for others and then we're weak for ourselves. And I think you kind of hit on it when you were talking about therapy and things. So, you need to find some balance. Like you have to find something that will balance you out because life be lifing.
Yeah.
Life is a daily task every day. It's something different every day. And so the dilemma of being strong and weak, you got to balance that thing out. And you got to learn how to be strong, not just for others, but then you have to have that strength for yourself.
And I think it's also having a village that pours into you.
Absolutely.
Like I love my friends. My friends, they hold me accountable while also making sure that they're pouring into me.
Right.
So I think that's a big part of you can't be the only one pouring out your cup.
Right. And that's another thing, we use that friend word kind of, sometimes we don't use it right. And so you got to be careful of who you're surrounded by. If people are not holding you accountable, if they're not balancing you out, you may want to recheck that thing.
And even in holding you accountable in love.
Yeah.
Like it's not a opportunity to just critique you, but to be like, hey, you were wrong about this. Let's talk about what led you to get here. Right. Let's talk about how you can get out of it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So the last thing he said that kind of stuck with me was be for yourself what you've been for other people. Sometimes that can be difficult, guys.
Yeah.
Like you can be everything for someone else, but are you being that for yourself?
Do you know how to be there for yourself?
Do you know how to be there for yourself? Then how do you be there for yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah. So those are just some things that kind of stood out for me for that video. And so y'all know I'm always gonna have some things that we can do.
What can we do?
This is what we can do, guys. Let this mic stop hitting me first. We can live instead of just survive. We have to learn how to live, guys, instead of just survive. So living instead of just surviving means moving from constant reaction to intentional direction. Surviving is handling emergencies, bills, stress, daily pressure, but living is building peace, is building purpose, joy, and freedom inside of whatever our realities are. A lot of times, y'all know we do a lot of traveling and we go out of the country a whole lot. And I hear people say, we're back to reality when we return, back to reality. And so
they're living to cope. I think the important part you said was living with direction, not living to cope.
Yes. So the good thing, though, I can honestly say, like when we go out of the country, I have a great time. Sometimes I don't want to come back, but it's not because of negative things. Some people don't want to come back because they have to face their reality. And so if you sit back and you think about whatever your reality is, and it's always just so bad, you may want to reevaluate it.
Yeah.
That it may need some evaluation.
And some accountability. Like there's so many people who talk about their life is so horrible, all of the circumstances that have happened to them.
Right.
But they're not asking themselves, what have I done to get in this situation? Mm-hmm. And therefore, what can I do to get out of this situation?
Absolutely.
Faith without works is dead.
And sometimes we blame it on who? The devil. The devil did it. No, we did it sometimes. Sometimes it was us.
Girl, you've been on crack since 82. You did this.
Yeah. You smoked that crack. Yeah.
You didn't finish high school. You did this. Now you gotta make some decisions to not do this again, to get out of it.
You're right. You are so right. And so look, let's define what living means to us, ladies. Let's define what living means to us. Before you go to bed tonight, if you can, or if you already know what it means, go ahead and put it in the comments. If you want to dial in, you can dial in. But define what living means to you. Ask yourself, what brings you the peace? What brings you fulfillment, and what kind of life you want 5 years from now? What are you looking for 5 years from now? Not just in this moment. What are you really looking for? Stop living only in emergency mode. Ouch. Stop living in just emergency mode. Create small systems like savings plans, weekly schedules, boundaries. I think I heard you mention boundaries, health routines, Time for rest. Like you have to have that time for rest. And
Yeah.
don't wake Jamara up.
And I think also you're not going to be an expert on these things. That's
Right.
what you have a village for. That's what you have people to reach out for and ask for help, to say, hey, I know you're really good with your finances. Can you tell me what you did? Or can you look over my finances and help me get there? Hey, I know you real good at making sure you keep up with your beauty standard.
Mhm.
What are you doing? Who you going to?
Mhm.
Like you have to reach out for that help also.
Right. And so yeah, if that's what it takes, then reach out. So protect your mental, Jamara, protect your mental and emotional energy.
Go see that lady.
Yeah.
I think a lot of us, we think therapy is talking to our homegirl. We think therapy is going to our pastor. Those people are not clinically trained to help you get through those things. Like there was some stuff that I was dealing with that I was trying to deal with on my own. I was talking to the people that I love. They were trying to help me, but it was going to go sit on that lady couch and her being able to know the processes that I needed to work through, her being able to teach me the techniques of how to get through certain emotional states. Go talk to that lady.
Absolutely. The one thing I'm learning, guys, and you know, I'm fairly young too.
You are, baby.
I am. But I am learning that not everyone deserves access to you.
Hey now. Hey
So on the screen, my husband just put a book out there that he's been reading. We both have been reading this book, and it has such good points in it. The name of the book is, I think it just went away.
The Shame That Binds You.
Healing the Shame That Binds You by John Bradshaw. If you have not purchased that book, you can purchase it through Amazon, but it's called Healing the Shame That Binds You by John Bradshaw. Tony, did you have any insight on the book?
It's a very, very good book, and it's one of those things that helps you to recognize a lot of trauma and a lot of things that we consider shame, and a lot of this shame that has bound you in life, like has kept you down, because but there's good shame, and but it's not the good shame that's binding you. It's all the negative stuff and the things that you feel like that has taken a toll on your life. And then when you really look back at it, there's a chapter 4 is like my favorite right now, because in chapter 4 he actually breaks down, he talks about this one guy in there in chapter 4, and he breaks it down on how he actually looked at this guy's history, his genealogy. And when he looked at this one guy's genealogy, from his grandparents, his mom and dad, to his grandparents on both sides, all the way up the ladder, each one of them, mama, daddy, grandmama, great granddaddy, each one of them had some kind of history of drinking, drugs, sex addiction, rape, or something, all the way down to him. And he was just carrying on until he realized that, hey, I'd have destroyed one marriage. My kids don't talk to me. And he had to get himself together and say, you know what? I'm not going to continue to allow this shame to bind me. And so you have to heal the shame that binds you. So it's a good book.
Okay, so Tony, put that back on the screen just one more time, if you could, about the book. I just want to make sure people can see the name of this book. It's a very good book, guys. So if you have not, if you're a reader and you don't have this book in your library, you may want to consider getting it. Healing the Shame That Binds You, John Bradshaw. All right, thank you. Okay, so the one thing that is important as well, guys, when we are living and not just surviving, is building financial breathing room, because finances can also be a stress factor when you start to stress about living and not just surviving. So you definitely want to reduce unnecessary debt, save for emergencies, create multiple income streams, babe, and invest in skills. When I say multiple income streams, I get so tickled, because I swear we got a lot of amazing things going on over here, baby. You hear me? AMAYSN, amazing. All right. And then the last thing, well, not the last thing, but the next thing is take care of your body. I don't know if my brother's on here. Take care of your body. We've been fussing about making appointments to the doctor. Sleeping, movement, water, better food choices, doctor visits, and of course, rest. All that matters with taking care of your body. Choose purpose over performance. Build a life you actually want, not just one that looks good to others. Man, look, when we on these trips and things of that nature, and I know we go live a lot because, and a lot of times it's requested. People want to see what we're doing. It's not a show, y'all. We actually we over here living. We having an awesome, amazing time. So build a life you actually want, not just one that looks good to everybody else, but one that's good to you as well.
And if your life doesn't look how you want it to look right now,
Mhm.
maybe take a step back from social media and watching other people's lives, because you're only seeing a snippet
Absolutely.
of what they have going on. You're not seeing the full story.
Absolutely.
And if you're living vicariously through them, and therefore when you come back to your real life, you feel like you're being shorted, take a step away from social media.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And it's a good idea to just step back for a minute.
Yeah.
I know, social media is one of those things, but you definitely have to step back just a little bit. So create joy on purpose. Include laughter, hobbies, travel, meaningful conversations, faith, music, creativity, and quiet moments. Sometimes you just have to be real quiet. We're laughing because when she walked in the house, she was like, "It's so quiet in here." I'm like, "Girl, this is me and Tony. What kind of noise you want to hear?"
It was so quiet. You could hear a frog pee on cotton up in here. It was so quiet. Lord.
It's typically
I'm not
quiet.
used to this. I got too many children in my house. It's somebody always running around doing something.
Hey, like the people, look, we served our time. Look, it's quiet time now. We have served our
Get that
time.
grandbaby over here immediately.
Yeah, look, we have served our time. Oh, I think you said this one, Jamar, and it's actually on here. Learn to say no.
Yeah. Yeah.
Say no to chaos. Say no to disrespect. Say no to burnout, fear, and settling. And sometimes just say no. Just practice it. No.
And it's a whole sentence.
No. All right. Tony, any comments? I don't want to miss anybody.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Cassie say PMJ. She's talking about the preacher. She love him down. Cheryl Clater says, it's great being a mom, seeing your kids grow in life and being successful in life. I have 6 kids and my twins will be seniors this year. And I'm a new grandmother. That is the best joy in my life. You have raised your kids, but the joy of being a grandmother is unbelievable. Clarence says, sometimes the weakness and strength kick in too early or too late. And we got a call.
Okay. Mona's on the line. What's on your mind?
Hi.
Hi.
This is favorite nephew of Aunt Jamara and Auntie Coco.
Hey, James.
And I would just to say happy Mother's Day to my mother. She's the best mother I could possibly have in the world. And I appreciate it.
Oh, thank you for calling in, favorite nephew in the whole world. One of the favorite nephews in the whole. See, y'all gonna get me in trouble. One of the favorite nephews in the whole world. You're absolutely right, James. You have an amazing mother.
You sure do.
My favorite niece.
Thank you for. Oh, thank you.
He always says she's his favorite. Always.
See, I said one. He said
no. He always says
y'all heard
favorite.
Me. Yeah. Oh, he said what he said. Yeah. Thank you, James, for dialing in. We appreciate you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Bye, James.
All right. So the other thing it says is heal what keeps repeating. Heal what keeps repeating.
I think he wanted to do the rest of his comment.
Okay, comments, please. Go ahead.
Yeah, because I don't, people be roasting when you don't read their comments.
Okay. Hey, go ahead, comments. Let me take a sip of it.
Cheryl said you have to take time for yourself. Cassie said everyone needs an outlet. And she says, and sometimes being there for yourself is laying on that lady couch.
Hey now.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Let me see. These things going. Oh, she said the book is an Audible, so you can get the book in Audible as well. Which is good. Clarence said yes, ma'am, and I did. Thank you. Very don't do too much podcast. Yeah, I did, ma'am. I know, right?
Okay.
And Cass said exactly. And you have the power to curate your life how you want. That's cool. All right.
I think I just saw Miss Rosie Williams pop in.
Hey,
here.
Miss
Miss
Rosie.
Rosie, happy Mother's Day. I
Happy
love you.
Mother's Day, Miss Rosie. Love you.
All right. So let's see. Where was I? Heal what keeps repeating. Healing from fear, trauma, resentment, old habits is a part of truly living.
And it's a journey.
It is.
You're not gonna heal from something that you've held your whole life within the first 24 hours of you addressing it. It is a journey. You're gonna have to stick with it. It's gonna be ugly, and it's okay. You're gonna look better, feel better on the other side of it.
Yeah, you will. Think I see cousin Erica Pfeiffer. Hi, Pfeiffer. Thank you for joining the podcast tonight. All right. Leave room for faith and gratitude. Recognizing the good that still exists can shift your perspective from surviving to living. All right. This is some good stuff, y'all. All right. So how do I get through this? This is the question. How do I get through this? Living asks, how do I build something better than this? Start with one area, not 10.
Yeah.
So I think you kind of said that, Jamara, like you don't have to fix the whole world in one fix. Start on one thing.
And be intentional. Be intentional.
Yep.
Like pick that one thing because you know this is what's going to get you to the next thing.
Absolutely.
And be intentional.
So living is built through small decisions repeated over time. So once you decide on your one thing, you focus on that, then move to the next, then move to the next, but make it intentional about the one thing that you're focused on. All right. I don't know. Do I have any more comments, babe?
You never answered your Mother's Day question.
Oh, what's my question?
Yeah. Oh. What's your advice you want to give to moms?
Man.
You know, since you've had to, you had one of the biggest
season.
I wasn't even going to say that. I was going to say you had one of the biggest challenges to raise. God love him.
But hey, don't do too much
don't,
on my baby.
Don't leave that other one out.
That other sweet one.
He's about Kiwi.
Oh, yeah. You still raising him, baby.
Yeah. You know what, guys? I can honestly say, like, motherhood for me, because I was a young mom. Like, I started motherhood very, very, very young. Didn't have a clue on what to do, how to do it, when to do it, none of that. And to be honest and transparent, didn't really have a whole lot of example of what to do and how to do it. Because I'm always I respect people when you can see where they have the 2-parent households and they have the examples and the examples are being set properly. I really respect that. And I think that children, if we have any, you could be adult too, but if you still have your parents, you have a mom, you have a dad, respect that, guys, because in a blink, I think I say this all the time, in a twinkling of an eye, it could all be gone. Being a mother saved my life. I say this all the time. Like, Tasia is the oldest, and at the time that I had Tasia, it was during a time that I needed Tasia. Like, I really needed her in that very moment. And so she literally saved my life because I was going through so much. And I knew at that time, Jamar, I had to grow up. Like, I was young, but I had to grow up real fast because I had a whole person depending on me. And so I don't regret a thing. I don't have any regrets as it relates to having the children. Tony and I have so many, we have so many other children outside of our children. We have so many godchildren and children in general that just call us mom and pops. And I don't take that lightly. Like, I want to set the example for people that are looking. Like, I want to be the example. Don't always have it right. Don't always have it together. But definitely want to be a person that people would say, you know what? I respect it and I look up to it and I admire it. Because motherhood is hard.
Absolutely.
Being a mother is difficult.
Absolutely.
And it has its moments, but all in all, I have absolutely no regrets.
None. at all.
None. Now Lil Tony, I swallowed real big. Lil Tony was a little challenging because his personality is just so different. And I'm teasing, but y'all know this. Look, don't y'all
I
play
love
with my
Lil Tony.
baby.
Let me make
My
sure I say
baby
that. I
has the
love Lil
biggest,
Tony.
he has the biggest heart
Absolutely.
of hearts. And I
Absolutely.
tell you now, he's silly and he can be tough at times, but Lil Tony actually has one of the biggest hearts that I ever could
And you know
imagine
it.
him having. Lil
Because
Tony
little children run behind him.
they do.
They
flock
like they
to
see him, they like,
flock
that's
to
him. That's my guy.
But he has his way, and all of my children do. But Lil Tony has his way that if his presence is near me, he has a way of just making me feel better.
Oh.
I don't know what it is about him. It's something about that hug he gives me.
Shout
And
out
it
to
just,
Lil Hubert.
man, I'm telling you,
Shout out
he
to
has
Lil
some good qualities,
Hubert.
y'all. Don't y'all do too much on my son.
I love Lil Tony. I'm gonna pick on him every chance I get, but I love him. And when I say, like, when it was just me and Noah,
Yeah.
when I tell you Noah used to walk in the room and start looking for little Tony, oh my God. And then he started calling little Tony Uncle Tony. And then he started calling Uncle Tony Old Tony. Because he was like, no, this is Uncle Tony now.
Baby,
you gotta get a new name.
The children still get confused when we say little Tony, and they say, no, that's little Tony, and that's big. No, that's little Tony, and that's big Tony. When you get through, he's still my little Tony. And Keewin, look, Keewin has a heart of gold. He really does. He's my child. You know how you know your children, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's that one that I pray for nonstop. I pray for him nonstop. But one thing that I can't take away from Keewin is his fatherhood. Like, he loves Legacy to pieces. And I don't think there is nothing that he wouldn't do for that little girl.
Yeah.
And sometimes the children, I say that because sometimes children are brought into your life to get you focused on what's really important.
Hey now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and then Tasia Boo, she has a son. His name is Capone. She's a dog mom. And so we don't want to discredit our dog mom.
Yeah.
So my grandson Capone loves his grandma to pieces. So yeah, shout out to Tasia Boo. But anyway, guys, this has been a great show.
It was wonderful.
This has been really good.
Look, you had to loosen up a little bit, but yeah, it was good.
I think the Dosecki help. Did the Dosecki help?
It did something.
So look, this is the first show I think that I've ever drunk something on the podcast outside of water. Yeah. So yeah.
I did that.
You might be bad.
I am a bad influence. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah. But anyway, this has been really, really good.
Wait, I want to talk about my kids. You got to talk about your kids for a second. Let me talk about how wonderful my children are.
Tell us.
I'm gonna start with my youngest since you went the other way. I'm gonna go the other way.
All right.
Okay. Ethan, the man can't talk, but he's so funny. This is the funniest child I've ever met in my life. And he's so loving. He's so very loving.
Okay.
Like, when he sees someone that he cares for, he gonna make sure he hugs
so
you up.
So
he is so handsome. He looks just like a daddy. He's so handsome. Yes. I think it's funny that Noah said the thing about all the little things.
Yeah.
Because he is also like a little things child.
Right.
Like, yes, I asked him about his day, but he asks me about my day. If he comes in the house and I'm like,
that's rare.
Well, how was your day?
Mm-hmm.
If he comes in, both him and Kennedy will do this. If I'm sitting on the couch and let's say like I didn't go to work that day, so I'm kind of dressed down or whatever, they'll say, "Are you tired? Are you okay?
Oh,
do you feel well?"
Mm-hmm.
And if I don't feel well, they cater to me.
So they notice.
Yeah. They cater to me. They say, "Oh, I'll cook dinner.
Okay.
Don't worry. I'll do this. I'll take Ethan to do that.
Oh,
don't worry about it."
I like that.
Yeah. They bring me my medicine, everything.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Like if I don't feel good, like, and I need like some hot tea or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wonderful kids.
Wonderful children. Children. I want now. How old is the baby?
10.
Okay.
He just turned 10.
He's getting up there. And he's getting so tall.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then Noah's 13. And then Kennedy is she's very nurturing.
Mm-hmm.
Like she's that, you ever met a sister that's like, I can be mean to you, but nobody else can be mean to you. Only I can be mean to you. But like she just started working, and the first time she got her check, it was me and her at the house for some reason. And she was like, "Can I buy you dinner? Let me buy you dinner."
See, I love my Kennedy. One thing about her, she's a teenager, but I have never seen where she was disrespectful. Like she's such a respectful young lady, and she carries herself so well. Yeah, that's my girl.
And love to fly to her Gigi house. Yeah. She'd be like, "Can I go to Gigi house?" I'm gonna go to Gigi house.
Yeah. So look, guys, I know the time, we're at the hour. It looked like the time just go by so fast. But it's
because you enjoy me so much.
I did enjoy you a lot, girl. I might have to have you come back. Look, so I'm not gonna tell y'all who's gonna be on the show next week. We do have a special guest for next week. So make sure you tune in to us on next week. I'm gonna have someone here every week this month. I may have to double up because I got people volunteering to come on the show. So I may have to do like 10 minutes and 10 minutes here and 10 minutes there because I got folks wanting to be on the show.
Isn't that a blessing?
Yes,
that
it is.
Want to show up and support you.
Okay, so I think I have a call coming through before we end the show. Money's on the line. What's on your mind?
Okay.
Turn your volume down.
Who is it?
Okay, I'm not sure who that caller was, but okay, we were ready to take your call. If you call in, just make sure you turn your volume down on your phone so there won't be feedback. So if you want to dial back through, you can. But okay, so Moni's on the line. What's on your mind?
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
This is Tasia Boo.
Hey, my baby. I knew my babies wasn't too grown to call in.
Hi, Jamara. You did great today, girl.
Oh, thank you, cousin.
You're welcome. Hey, Ma. Okay, so I just want to thank you for all the love and the strength and support you've given me throughout my life. Your sacrifices and encouragement, and just the way you show up for people that you love. It doesn't go unnoticed. So I just want to call you and say I love you. And happy Mother's Day.
Oh, thank you, Tasia. I'm coming over there to get some sugar from you and Capone right after
please
this.
Please don't. Maybe tomorrow.
Love you, Tasia. Thank you.
Love you. See, talk to y'all soon. Bye-bye.
All right. Man, look, what a way to end the show. I thought my babies were too grown to call in. Look at that. Look at them. Girl, you get points for that. I don't know where them sons of mine at. You get some points.
Hey, that man is working to take care of his son.
Yeah. Okay? Yeah.
He working.
Yeah. So I think one of my let me say this. I have one of my godsons on the call. And wait a minute, I can see this coming. I got my glass on. I can see your comment, Jamarcus. Don't make me whoop you. He said she finna cry now. You know I cry in a minute. You know I cry in a heartbeat. But let me tell you about Marcus. Marcus is a special young man. Like he has an old soul, right? Marcus, I saw him Sunday at church, and I hope I ain't telling it, but I'm gonna tell it anyway. Marcus, get me later. Marcus said, "Mama, what you doing Friday?" And I said, "Well, I don't have anything planned." He said, "I'm gonna take you out Friday." So then I got a text, and the text kind of had on there, you know, what the menu was gonna look like and all that good stuff. So now I'm gonna make you laugh. So I text him and I said, "Marcus, what I'm supposed to wear? Because now I break out on my prom dress. You know, I get booted on y'all. Y'all better tell me what the tie's supposed to look like, right?" So anyway, Marcus is picking me up on Friday. I think he has 3 other mothers that he's taking with us. But Marcus, I really appreciate you. I want to say that openly. This is gonna be a tough Mother's Day. I'm gonna be honest. This is gonna be a tough Mother's Day for me. But I appreciate your effort. Like sometimes it's not the things, like, you know, sometimes you get caught up in gifts and things like that. It's nothing really that I need or desire. Sometimes I just want to have time or spend time with my children and grandchildren and family. And that means way more than flowers, because I actually hate flowers. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. But Marcus, I love you, son, and I really appreciate you, and I appreciate your efforts. So guys, this has been an amazing show. Jamar, before we close, I want to make sure you don't have anything else, babe, because you did good. You might have to come back.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Okay. I might come back.
Oh
I
yeah,
might
you
come
coming back, girl.
I might come back.
back.
I might come
You
back.
see this setup? This is comfortable.
This is comfortable.
Yeah.
A little drink.
Yeah.
This camera is hot, child.
Yeah.
But that's it.
I'm about to sweat. But I was hoping the people couldn't see me sweat. But
Oh,
now that you
No,
said
you look good.
Yeah.
You look good. You look good.
All right, y'all. We appreciate you guys tuning in as always. Look, I'm your host, Monica Mays. My special guest today was Jamar Trotter. Thank you again, Jamar, for coming out here with us. Look, before we close out, of course, we got to say our saying. Every day may not be good or great, but there is always something good or great in every day. I love you. Moni out.
You know everything is done with respect, right? I know you know. I mean, come in, let's talk about it. But don't do too much. Don't come in doing too much. Walking like a boss, yeah. But wait, don't do too much. Come sit down, let's talk. Yeah, but first don't do too much. What you got going? Don't do too much. Yeah, don't do too much. Yeah, don't do too much. People overstep, overreacting, overreaching.